Alrighty, we are live streaming on Facebook and YouTube as well as here in the Zoom room. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to put on a quick timer, and that's your opportunity to check if your guests are on, and we'll be starting soon. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, if you've just joined us, we're here to see the official opportunity overview today. And your presenter is actually going to be Jean Grosso. Jean's actually originally from Hawaii, now based in Florida, I'm told, and she's a diamond with the organization. So we're going to hand the presentation over to you.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the meeting today. I'm really feel blessed to be able to be your presenter about our wonderful company. I just want to share with everybody that tomorrow is my 4-year anniversary. So I am really honored to be able to be the presenter today of this wonderful company. So who is Neumi and why are we here? So Neumi, we are the trailblazers. We are the innovators. We are dedicated to revolutionizing health and wellness through a cutting-edge technology called hydrostat molecular encapsulation delivery technology. Now, the problem that's been out for decades has been absorption in nutritional supplements. So the studies are showing now that only 10 to 15% of nutrients in pill and capsule form can even be absorbed by the body. This means that only a fraction is getting absorbed. So what we have as a solution, and no one in the entire world has this now, we have the first technology called hydrostat. It's a proprietary process that sets apart the delivery technology from anything else on the market and our commitment to excellence. So this is how the technology works. We have 3 key differences between anything else on the global market. This has never been achieved before. So what's really exciting is it starts in the water. We have structured water that is purified over 40% more than hospital IV water solutions. And then as you can see, the human cell here is 100 nanometers in diameter. However, the pore size of the cell is only 10 nanometers. So if you want to penetrate the cell, you have to be small enough. So what we did was we took our nutrients and we nanosized them under 10 nanometers. So this means and encapsulated it into the ultra purified water. So when it touches the cell, it gets absorbed fully by the cell because the cells can only absorb what they can touch. And now this is key too. That increases the surface area up to 200 times greater than if it was not nanosized treated with hydrostat technology. So now that we have the most effective and efficient nutrient delivery technology on the market, that can get into the cells, let's talk about our key ingredient and the power of glutathione. Now, I don't know how much you know about glutathione, but it is the most important molecule needed to protect the cells and detoxify the cells at the cellular level. This is intracellular nutrition here. So this is the key to life, health, performance, and protection and longevity of every human cell in the body. And there's trillions of cells. So glutathione also recycles itself, increasing the effectiveness of all the antioxidants, especially vitamin C and D. Now, if you want to know more about glutathione, just go to pubmed.gov, which is the National Library of Medicine. There's over 200,000 peer-reviewed studies on glutathione alone, and compared to vitamin C with only 82,000 studies. And this is really current too. So now what do doctors have to say about glutathione? Well, Dr. Oz did an entire episode with Dr. David Katz, and he says it's the most powerful antioxidant that you have never heard of. It's one of the keys to fighting off the diseases that you fear the most. It's called glutathione. Now write it down because it's critically important. And then Dr. David Cass, the director of Yale University's Prevention Research Center, says if you're chronically run down, if you're chronically fatigued, if your body just isn't firing on all cylinders, then low glutathione may be part of it, both cause and effect. And that is, says it right there. Now, glutathione, there's a problem with glutathione. It it peaks at the age of 20 and then it starts depleting the longer you're alive at a rate about 10 to 15% per decade. Now, notice that your body at the age of 40 and so it starts slowing down, but by the age of 60, you've already lost half your glutathione, but the oxidative stress, 10,000 to 20,000 times a day, attack on your cells keeps increasing. And this is all from toxins in the environment, heavy metals, radiation, and so forth. So, up. And so that's what happens with glutathione. Now, higher levels of glutathione are associated with extensive number of health, performance, and anti-aging benefits. But look what happens. When you have low glutathione levels, it's a vicious cycle. All the classes of disease are also related to low glutathione levels, and low glutathione levels leads to these things: a weakened immune system, physical and mental fatigue, muscle weakness and aches, inflammation, premature aging, diseases, dull and dry skin, gray hair and balding. This is all because of low glutathione levels. Digestive issue, that's the number one issue that most people are affected by. Allergies, weight gain, all because of low glutathione levels. So when you boost and upregulate the glutathione in your body right within the cells, then this is what you can expect: increased immune function, sustained mental and physical energy, optimal athletic performance. And boy, do we have some testimonies with athletes there. And then we have balanced inflammation, regulating that, delayed aging and disease, healthy, radiant skin, decreased graying and balding, all the opposite effects, all due to increasing your glutathione levels. So let's take a look at our key foundational product. And it is called, oh wait, quick FDA disclaimer: these statements aren't not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. They're not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. This is a nutraceutical product. Now, the problem with glutathione is it decreases with age and environment, leaving no practical way to get into the cells. So our solution is this. Now, this is a foundational product. This is intracellular glutathione, L-cysteine, curcumin, and vitamin C wrapped into an ultra-purified water molecule. There's no need to take a break from this product, but this is what you're going to, some people don't notice the things that you don't see on a cellular level, like boosting the immune system, but you will notice it supports the joint, clean and sustained energy, and rapid recovery. Now, another problem that we have is skincare. Now, I'm a former esthetician of 30 years, and this is really where I'm passionate. Well, skincare products really get past the first layer skin, resulting in the need for many products. And these products usually are ineffective, expensive, and they also contain harmful ingredients. Now, our solution is a simple spray. You spray it on the skin. This has glutathione, but this and curcumin and vitamin C and hyaluronic acid and collagen, and it has other essential amino acids. But what you're going to notice is it helps reduce the pore size, it smooths skin texture, it lifts and firms, it brightens an even skin tone, and it reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and it fights the skin aging and pollutants, all by simply spraying. So here's another problem on the market: to find clean energy solutions for energy, focus, clarity, and cognitive issues. So people often result to low energy and lack of focus because what they're doing is coffee and other things that have harmful stimulants. Now we have a solution called Neuro, and this is available. This has 14 nano-size ingredients that are all instantly across the blood-brain barrier. You simply swish in your mouth and you just swallow this wonderful tasting product. Enhanced memory, improved mood, increased focus, rapid energy, and heightened cognitive performance. And this is really important to me. And it works very quickly too. Another problem that we have in today's, there's so many toxins, there's plastics, these phthalates, environmental disruptors are having increased negative effect on women's health and hormone balance. Well, we have a solution and it's called hers. And this is available from the time women start menstruation to postmenopausal. And every woman knows about the inconvenience that the cycles and the hormonal changes bring. And then this is increasing, same thing. You take a swish a few times a day and for about 30 seconds a minute and you swallow it. And this is something that every single woman really needs. I take this product every day. It helps alleviate bloating, cramps, PMS. It supports healthy hormone function, helps with hot flashes, night sweats, enhances mood, overall well-being, and libido. Now we have another problem. Okay, we have healthy hair and scalp can sometimes be elusive due to issues like dryness, dandruff, thinning, and often causes by environmental factors, hormonal change, and improper care. Well, this solution is a total breakthrough because you only spray this on your scalp and on your hair. And this is so revolutionary. This is full of, let's see, 17 nano-sized ingredients, including copper peptides, glutathione, and so forth. And this delivers the ingredients with maximum absorption just by spraying it. It ensures that every application penetrates profoundly, revitalizing the scalp and promoting healthier hair and more vibrant. These are some of the things that it does. Health, hair strengthening, scalp health, moisture and smooth, heat protection, increase hair density. Now we've got the best part, the testimonies. Now, Bill Gillespie, he is the former strength and conditioning coach to the Seattle Seahawks and Liberty University, and he is an amateur weightlifter, but he's also a world record holder in the bench press. So he used a previous glutathione product, and he broke the world record at age 49 at 804 pounds. He got on our Neumi product by swishing before and after during workouts. And at age 62, he clocked in at 1,129 pounds. That's like a grand piano. And he bench pressed it. Why? Because it combats oxidative stress and the toxins. So he was able to recover faster and perform better. So ask any power lifter if a 62-year-old can lift better than it's that at 62. And so that's incredible. Another athlete here, we have Lachlan from Australia. He's a 24 power lifter, athlete, personal trainer, and gym manager. And he says on week 3, training and recovery has been amazing coming into each session, fresh, no soreness from previous workout sessions, already hitting his personal best months in and months out. And on week 4, using Swish around his training, as well as post-training sessions, even more personal bests on his lifts, including hitting 270 kilograms for reps deadlifts the first time ever. So you can see. Oh, by the way, it's also True Shield certified for the athletes. So worldwide pro athletes can use it. Now we've got another amazing feedback. We have Danae in Louisiana. She's a 34 homeschooling mom of 3. And as soon as she started swishing with the hers product and the NutraSwish on day 1, she immediately found that she had more energy, but also prior to using the hers product, every month she would have mood swings, bloating, and breast tenderness. And however, since I've been using it, she says, I found that I don't have any more PMS symptoms at all. That's incredible. There's me. I formerly moved from Hawaii just after 15 years in beautiful Hawaii. I moved to Florida, back to Florida, where I used to have a wellness center. And this was me last year. And I can honestly say this is true. I started swishing and I noticed improved cognition, mental clarity, memory, and energy, and I get a ton of stuff done. I will never go a day without this. And anyone that knows me knows that I have a severe attention span and memory deficit. So this is truly over and above anything that I've ever done before. Now, Keith from Louisiana is a 61-year-old self-employed and in the health and wellness industry. And after suffering almost a year with severe discomfort in his neck and shoulders from injuries, just 48 hours after beginning the NutraSwish product, he awoke and realized that he had slept. It really is amazing for deep sleep, and that it was the first time in almost a year. And you know what happens when you sleep? That's when your body repairs itself. So he says, I was eventually completely without discomfort and able to return to my body weight exercise routine. So today I'm stronger than ever before. So we have Elaine from South Australia, and I love this because people kept asking her if she lost weight, but this product tones your skin so much that it makes it look like that. And her notice the puffiness around her neck, everything was reduced, the appearance of the redness and the fine lines and the pore size, and that's just 4 weeks. Here's another Neumi skin. This is Linda from Indonesia. And she said before using Neumi skin, her skin was dull and rough, but just after 17 days, we can see her skin became bright, soft, and clear. She also reported, I feel stronger and more enthusiastic because the sleep is much deeper using the NutraSwish also. Now, this is amazing. This is a woman in her 80s from Nigeria. She sprayed her face with Neumi Skin 3 to 4 times each day for 4 weeks, and her results are amazing. Notice her skin tone and how much it evened it out. Now, I love this is my favorite. This is Donna from Texas, and she was overjoyed with the results of this in 8 weeks. Notice her neck. She was a smoker, and you know how that can damage this. And the skin looks tighter and looks aging backwards. Sherry from Indiana, this is our poster child. I've met her in person multiple times. She was on the very first people that tried the Neumi skin out, and look at her before and afters after 6 years. Okay, and this is being on this. Now, wouldn't you agree? She looks younger, like our younger sister now, and she's 62. She was 58 when she started this. Now we've got a hair testimony. Rick from Utah. I'm so happy to be invited to participate in the trial group of this new product. Given the amazing results, I will continue using it in just 1 month. Just amazing. Jamie from Louisiana. After using Neumi hair for 5 months, she was able to wear her hair shoulder length and even put it up in a ponytail in just 5 months, and her self-esteem went through the roof. Sherry, who we saw before with the skin, also had an amazing testimony with her hair in 9 months. Unbelievable. Now, you can see more testimonies like this by going on to Facebook, the Neumi New You official group, and that is a great place to plug in. So our vision, Stephen K. Scott, he is the founder, he is the pioneer of this breakthrough. He spent his entire life looking for breakthrough products, purchasing the rights to these products and marketing them on TV. He worked with 90 some celebrities and the TV networks, and he generated over $4 billion just on the Total Gym with Chuck Norris and Christy Brinkley alone. He was ready to retire when he found what he calls the biggest breakthrough of his entire life. And that's when we launched Neumi on the global market. So Aaron Renner, now he partnered with Aaron, and he's our president and CEO. And he says, my aim is to ensure that Neumi is the most field-driven and responsive company within the entire global industry. Now, we have a science and medical advisory board that consists of 21 doctors and scientists from all over the world. I highly recommend you go to the site and look at their bios. Now, why a home-based business? Now, this is really important. Look at these statistics. Okay, 207 billion sales in 2025, up by 6.2%. 180 million people are involved in growing fast, and we are already positioned in 74 countries in 4 years with over 250,000 members worldwide and an unparalleled compensation plan with benefits. Now, this is all about leverage. If you can understand leverage, then you're going to be successful. It's zero membership fees, free membership perks, and then members get wholesale pricing. We have free business building tools. We have a sophisticated app, all free, industry training, marketing assets. And then we have 3 ways to earn weekly commissions paid up to 7 generations. We also have 4 ways to earn monthly commissions paid on all generations to infinity. This is literally one of the most generous compensation plans on the global market. So the opportunity is a quick return on investment. You simply invite a few people, they join you, you get residual income for the rest of your life to be a multi-generational business. And this is building your legacy asset for generations. So where are you? You have 3 options at this point in the presentation. You're excited, you're ready to get started. You can join the product as a customer or you can join as a member completely free. You reach out to the person who invited you to this presentation and if you need more information. Thank you very much for joining us. Have a great day.